We back in the A.
Okay, yeah. All right. So let's get straight to it.
Let's get it.
Sports betting.
Ooh,
Yeah. Look.
shit.
Now,
Alright, let's get it.
as a nigga who does not bet, I'm sorry. Let me label myself something better. As a young nigga, no, I'm joking. As a young man who does not bet, but who has a lot of friends who bet, it's very interesting to watch like the rise and the fall of emotions. You know, somebody might need a rebound, and next thing you know, the coach takes them out, yard blown, because your whole I know what they're called slips. Or your whole what's another
ticket?
Bet? Your whole ticket is done.
Yeah.
So
your whole play, your
whole
parlay.
play, yeah. 8-leg parlay,
1 leg, yeah.
Exactly, yeah, all that. You know, every day I get on, I see at least 17 niggas post green bunch of. You know, I'm like, okay, and it's very interesting to watch. So, my first question is, 'cause I know we talked about this last time, but then I lost the footage. So this is basically a brand new conversation, and that was 5 months ago. A lot has developed.
It has actually, because we have FanDuel in North Carolina now. Shout out to FanDuel.
Shout out FanDuel. Shout out North Carolina. Yeah, both our home states.
My first month I won 5,000.
I was definitely out of focus that whole time.
Damn. Well, yeah, 5,000 in the first month. It felt amazing. But
you won 5,000 the first month that FanDuel came to North Carolina?
Yeah. And we had like little bets as far as basically like shit that was gonna happen for each team to score 1 point, because we got the promo. It became legal, so you could put down 50 and win 50, so you have 100. So they threw out like a few free bets, like on the Canes to do a shot on goal or to even get a goal.
The Hurricanes?
Yeah. So it was a lot of incentives. So I played off of that money, house money.
Okay.
And I did that. Now, am I up 5,000? No, but over the time, I'm still up. I'm still up a few thousand. So it's not bad. And I've learned to not bet every day. Like, you don't gotta bet on every damn thing. You know
wait, into the mic. It's good shit.
Oh, yeah. So, you just want to make sure that you're not betting on any and everything. Like, it can get excessive for some people.
Yeah. I know a few.
And that's when the emotions are all over the place, because either you are just coming off a streak of winning a lot and then you start taking some L's, or like you start missing by one like often, and then you like, am I still good at this or something like that? And it's nothing to even question, because it's betting,
Yeah, probability, odds.
Yeah, so when you're thinking of like, am I still good at this, or it's analytics. You're gonna have rises and falls, and if you are cool with taking L's, you gotta be cool with them and taking dubs.
Okay.
Either way it goes. Shit, you gotta be happy you can bet again and see how close you were. There's a study saying that more people keep betting because they get close to winning. It's not even winning. It's just they keep getting close. They're like, oh shit, and they lit off of that alone.
Wow, the dopamine.
Yes, it is crazy trigger.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
So like, what sports do you bet on?
Especially if you're watching the game, you're like, oh shit, I need this to happen, and then you get so close and it don't happen. It's like, fuck, but look how close I was. Like, nah.
Word. So do most people like watch the game that they're betting on? Because I feel like that would add stress and anxiety.
I mean, to answer that question, it's all about, for me, it's all analytics. So I know that I can win or lose. I would love to win, so I'll check the game out, and if it's a good game, then I might find myself watching the whole game and not even paying attention to the slip anymore. And then you look down and it's already green, or it's very close to being green, and you're like, damn, all right, cool. Or you could be like I was before at a time where I was trying to get the analytic part of it, which was watch the game ticker, the tracker of each thing that happens, like out of bounds, turnover,
Oh, damn.
like who got the steal, who got the block, who got the rebound, who turned the ball over, and that way you can bet on people's turnovers. You can bet on turnovers. You can bet on steals. Like, so if this motherfucker got the ball a lot and he also turns the ball over a lot, then somebody got to steal the ball, or it's just turnovers. You can bet on turnovers. So
Valid. Somebody got to steal the ball. Yeah.
I just started going with those things that may be a little bit tougher to get at times, just like on a BS slip, like a $5 slip.
That's considered BS.
Yeah, because I was on Prize Picks where you can hit this many and still get your money, or you could double it or whatever. So
Okay, so here's my question. This is why I've been wondering this for at least a year now.
okay,
Okay, can you, before I ask this, can you move the camera over like towards you a little bit? Cause I'm like,
yeah.
so we can get more of you. Pause. Just a smidge. Yeah, that's probably right. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hell yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Next question.
what is the difference between Prize Picks and DraftKings and all that shit? Because I was informed that it was big that North Carolina got, like, I guess betting rights, because I didn't know all you have to do is be inside like the state lines to like bet. But what's the difference between Prize Picks and DraftKings? Like, it perplexes me.
The easiest thing that I could say is you're able to miss one. You're able to miss, like, let's say you got a 6 leg and you can only do up to 6 legs on Prize Picks. So the lowest you can do is 2, the highest you can do is 6. Times 6, that's gonna be a 25x. So 25 times your money.
Okay.
But you can miss one. If you get 5 out of those 6, then you double your money. So you put in $10, you can win $20 if you hit 5.
Okay.
So, all right, if you got a 6 leg, right, and you put up $10 times 25 is what?
$250.
Hey, a little math for y'all real quick.
I mean, that's
a little simple.
little warm up.
Yeah, the simple thing is you can miss 1 or you can miss 2 and still make some money. Whereas if you on DraftKings or on FanDuel, you miss 1, you out of there.
And so FanDuel and DraftKings are only for states where gambling is legal. Well, yeah, sports betting is legal. Okay, yeah. Okay, teach.
And you can bet on everything, man. Like, you can bet on volleyball, you can bet on table tennis, golf, snooker.
What the hell is that?
It's like pool.
Niggas start discovering sports.
It's like pool. Like, yeah, man,
fuck?
rugby. You can bet on football. You can bet on pool. You can bet on darts. You can bet on video games.
Okay, so here's my question for you.
Crazy shit.
And I want y'all to. I want to know in the comments as well.
Yeah.
What's the most random shit you bet on yet?
What's the most random shit that I bet on?
Yeah, or the most random
in
sport.
the comments too. The craziest shit I bet on. Yo, when Prize Picks had the hot dog eating contest, pause.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yo, I was like, yo, we really rooting on Joey Chestnut to eat like 33 or 35 motherfucking hot dogs.
You
man.
bet on the hot dog eating contest last year? Yo, niggas have lost it.
It was no sports going on, I think, except for baseball around it. Man, this shit got delayed, dog, because it was raining. and then so the hot dog contest got rained out. And I think they even threw a little discount for this dude. So then we thinking it's getting canceled. Motherfuckers got like $20 on Joey Chestnut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's wild, man.
We like, this is a guaranteed win. So the story is he goes outside and he like, fuck that. We about to start the hot dog eating contest. Like, let's go. So I can just imagine this nigga like, let's eat some glizzies. I'm like, what the fuck? So, long story short, man, the hot dog contest gets started. They out there eating hot dogs. The nigga misses the line. He doesn't eat enough hot dogs.
Damn.
Dog. I was like, dog.
Dang, you get
That's when I knew. That's when I knew. I was like, man, what am I doing out here? Like, that's why I say you gotta learn. You don't have to bet on everything that's out there, man.
I feel
But
you.
I was making so much money on this app, man. Like, in all, I think it was like $18,000, but like at a time, profit wise, it was like 15 because I was just recycling that money back into the bets.
Okay.
And then I would take some money off. I would go on a trip. Like I went on trips off of Prize Picks. Oh,
Dang.
I went to DR off Prize Picks, man.
Dang.
And then was still calling, placing my bets. Lost. That's when Brian was playing the Nuggets last year.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Okay, so here's my next question. And I guess it's more of a statement than a question. So here's my thought process when it comes to betting. If I were going to bet,
Okay.
I feel like big games like the Super Bowl, big stuff like the NBA Finals, I feel like wouldn't it be more volatile during that time? You know what I'm saying? It's almost a little more unpredictable. Like wouldn't the playoffs and the deeper you get into the playoffs, the bigger the stakes, wouldn't it be more of a gamble, pun intended? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like an everyday situation. Like we're dealing with rare occasions, rare stakes. So what do you think about that? Or am I wrong?
I look at it either way. Like you have games where it's like middle of the season and they still like on I'm that dog. I'm a dog, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
killing for like 3-4 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they have an off game. And you're like, damn. But with the bigger stage, with it being like the playoffs right now, people are betting more. Like, man, I feel like they have to do this because these are either 4 to 7 games.
Yeah.
And you can't take the starters out. At least like the first. You don't want to have to take the starters out the first game. But if you're getting beat that bad, then yeah, because you want to reserve them or whatever. But then you have a like game 6 situation where it could go either way. But then when you had that game 7, is that the most important game or is it game 1? You never really know. I feel like, in my opinion, they got to go off every game when you in the playoffs because it just switches the momentum. So I usually bet moderate. I won't bet on Luka to get like 30, even though bro probably gonna get 30. Like I was calling 34 last night, got 32.
Game 2.
Game
Yeah.
2. Game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like, know that you can win or lose any game. Know that their momentum could change, injuries, all that. So the stage just shakes everything up. To answer your question.
Okay. Yeah. Because, I feel like if I were going to bet, to me, it looks like baseball almost seems to be the safest. Not safe. Once I said, this is from an outsider perspective, so I may be dead wrong. There are probably people at home shaking their head. But just because I be thinking like, all right, man, what sport has the most games? Because I feel like with the most games, you can get the most true data. You know what I'm saying? And so I just always wonder if baseball would be the easiest. But then I also understand that baseball probably comes with great slumps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's such a long season.
Okay.
So yeah,
So let me I'll touch on that topic real quick because baseball I didn't really watch it until the first year I was really like betting. Um I paid attention to it, but not enough to the point where like you can bet on stolen bases. You can bet on strikeouts. You can bet on, no runs in the first inning. Little things. Um, in my opinion, like I said, I don't watch a lot of baseball, but I found it to be sometimes easy, but most of the time hard because you only going up there to bat at least 3 times.
right.
And nigga might walk you. So then you losing out on a chance to, let's say you get walked and you get hit by a pitch. So now you only got like 1, 2 more at bats. Then you strike out and then you hit out.
But can you bet on like how many times somebody gets walked a game in a game?
You can bet, yeah, you can bet on the individual's walk, like that person getting walked, or you could bet on the pitcher how many walks, they'll do. If somebody they be walking people heavy, then you could bet on that. Me personally, uh, I've done that and I've won and I've lost. You can bet on strikeouts. I've won and lost. How many hits given up, won and lost. You gonna win and lose either way. But if you do it enough times, then you'll figure out like who's hitting and who's not, who's
Okay.
striking them out, who's not. You can bet on pitching outs, all that. So I like that part of the betting. Like it's fun because so many categories like that you can explore into and try to get a little better. Like you can be better at somebody's walks or stolen bases, like I was saying earlier, or strikeouts, and somebody else like that you talk to that's another better can give you something like free throws or some shit like that. Y'all can
Right.
combine y'all's thoughts and then win together. That's always the plan for me. Like I like getting in groups.
That was literally my next. That's a nice segue. I was gonna ask how you feel about discords because I know my man. I know my man Brad runs one. Shout out Brad Sherrod.
Shout out, shout out.
So yeah, what are your thoughts on those kind of things? Because the betting world is so interesting to me. How people will get into groups and say, hey man, I don't know you, but let's win some money.
Yo, that's
It's very
like
interesting.
to me, that's the most lit thing ever about it. Because and like it's okay if you lose sometimes. It's okay if you throw like a losing bet in a Discord. Don't beat yourself up over that because you don't really control the game. That's what we call a bad beat. Like shout out to my cousin, G's like he'll tell you that's a bad beat, And like it's something that maybe the whole Discord is like on that one thing, like somebody's free throws. Like I had Kyrie's free throws the other night, he didn't shoot one. So if I contribute that to the group, I can't really feel bad about it because the game just didn't go his way. But it could be a mental note for me to, look at a second time, third time, maybe go with something that's a for sure lock. But nothing's for sure, you know. But I like them because you can contribute and y'all can work together, win money. Like, why not? Why not win money together?
I like okay.
It's like some, it's like some, I don't know, like underground racing type shit. I don't know how to explain it. Like, um, y'all are a team, You're a team. You want to make money together, like some Fast and Furious shit. I like Fast and Furious, so I think of it as something like that. Y'all all bring something to the table. Like, no matter how you get your money, you can have strippers in Discord. You can have a businessman in Discord. You can have a restaurant owner, whatever.
True.
Somebody that sell Yu-Gi-Oh cards, just trying to buy, whoever. But if they got something to bring value to whatever y'all trying to do, why not? You're gonna have people that win more than you and some people that win less than you, but y'all can all work together to win something. Like, somebody can bet 100 on something, you just bet 20, y'all both win though. And then one day you'll get there, you know. That's if you wanna be in that betting mentality. But like, I just find it helpful. Like I find like we all helping each other out. Like some people pay the bills with this money. Some people go fuck it off.
Yeah.
But however they get to it.
Okay.
For sure.
Let's talk about a little bit of Caitlin Clark, WNBA.
No, I'm playing. Nah. shout out to Caitlin.
Yeah, shout out Angel. Shout out Caitlin. Shout out what's the from LA?
LA.
The rookie, number 22. She was with Jimmy.
No, I'm playing. Cameron Brings, man.
Yeah, who? Cameron.
Cameron Brings.
Yeah, you know, this is
solid.
It's an exciting time.
Angel Reese. He didn't even say Angel.
I did say Angel.
No, okay.
I'm like, yeah. I gotta shout out Angel. Cardoza from South Carolina.
For sure. Dog.
Yeah. So like, what do you think of? Just we could say the treatment. Just like what do you think of?
It's
like
not fair. No, I'm just playing. Like, in a way, man, they it's rookie shit, man.
That's how I feel.
Spiced
up now. It's spiced up. It's spiced up. Let's get
It's the young ladies. They can be catty sometimes, I guess, you know. But hey, what I've seen is it's the rookie treatment, man.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that they treated all rookies like that, but
yeah, because
it's been so much hype around this young lady that it's insane. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
but you got to live up to the hype.
We'll see.
Live up to the hype.
I'm glad you said that exact statement because over the years, I feel like I'm figuring out this society, and the media is to blame for all this because I feel like the hype was started by the media, and and rightfully so. Like, I think Caitlin Clark is probably the most or one of the most prolific players we've seen in women's college basketball. I think she's one of the greatest. You know, I think she's one of the most exciting because of her style of play.
Yeah.
The second they start putting then this is why you know how I feel about that, all that GOAT shit. It's ruined society. It's ruined sports society in the way people think because it has created an extremism approach where if you're first off, I think let me just say this quickly. I think it's crazy that like people that there doesn't seem to be many people who think like two people can be like tied for greatest because it's like sometimes it gets to the point where greatness is so great that like you can't say someone's greater than someone else. You know what I'm saying? Why can't there just be tiers or a table of GOATs? But whatever, that's one thing. But the second the media tries to crown you as the GOAT, it's
a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and it's a rise to the top, and then it's a people are waiting for the slam to the fall, and this is what we're witnessing with Caitlin Clark because it's like first off, when they were calling her the greatest women's player ever, I'm like, bro, she hasn't stepped in the WNBA yet. Just all due respect to Caitlin, you know, it's like, bro, like give her a chance, and then two, right. I'm like, bro, it's disrespectful to a degree to like. Brianna Stewart. You ever seen her resume, nigga?
Yeah, it's crazy.
She won Final Four MVP 4 years in a row, and 1 year they lost. Nigga, what? You know? It's I don't know. It's Gino Auriemma made some comments about it a few days ago, and I agree completely. It's just like this has all been set up by the media for her to fail. I'm gonna be honest. Somebody else that like I pray this doesn't happen to Anthony Edwards. You know, right now, they have, and not that his play doesn't earn it. Like he's one of the best players in the league. And this year taking the league by a storm. Last year really was too, but like this year it got to a level where we got to see it. We got to see him in the conference finals.
Yes.
My only concern is, it's just I just see it happening. You know, like where it's almost like they prop you up so high that now, like, it's now if I feel like if Edwards doesn't win a championship in the next 2 years, they're gonna start treating him like they do Tatum, and it's like, bro, there's nothing wrong with Jason Tatum. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or Devin Booker.
They
You know what I'm
just
saying?
they give you that pressure so you can, you know, use it as fuel to win. And yeah, like you say, sometimes people crash all the way out because
Yeah,
of the pressure.
and that's the thing. Like, and I feel like sometimes people don't even crash out. People just don't win. You know, and it's like, bro, everybody can't win every year. You know what I'm saying?
Crash out
Like,
as far as like emotion wise because all the pressure is on them. They're trying their hardest to, be great. And you can't make everybody like, oh, you got to be great as this person. Like, this is a person that you have to be greater than
Exactly.
to,
Yeah.
be something.
Exactly.
Like, no, that ain't really fair. Just be in your own greatness,
Yeah.
and embrace yourself and your game and elevate your game as much as you can,
Exactly.
get better.
Exactly, man.
That's it. And be an example. Like, people have few favorite players or whatever, but you want to be on somebody's favorite player list. Just, you got Mike Conley ain't never got a tech.
Which is wild. Yo, to never get a technical foul in,
And-
17 years, I think?
Yeah. Impressive.
Very con guy.
And people get your jersey just for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all about who you want to be in the game. How many people do you want wearing your jersey? Yeah.
That's well put.
Preach. Real shit. You want people to represent.
Yeah. Somebody else I want to shout out that I feel like, and granted, now in this particular case, he did a few things that made the public come down on him. But I look at Ja Morant. Him. Ja.
Yeah, Ja.
Ja. I'm very excited for this upcoming year for Ja because I think all this time away has allowed him to. First off, people have kind of forgotten about Ja to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's been gone for a while.
Yeah, and I think that is the best thing. I feel like it was all a blessing for his career, and I think he'll come back focused and just a better young man, and it'll just be good. I think that so many eyes won't be on him.
I feel like the eyes will still be on that young man for whatever reason, because when he is coming back into the game, it's gonna be a lot of pressure there also. But I think he can perform. I think the injuries slowed him down. He's got a kid. To get in trouble twice in the same year, to come back and you can't even finish your season out. That's a lot of time, and not including the games that he missed earlier on.
Yeah.
So he's had, like you said, a lot of time, and he'll be great. He'll be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll be better.
Yeah, I think he's gonna come back better.
Like, no more injuries.
Yeah.
Stay away from them injuries. Yeah, you there.
Yeah, man. And I feel like if they can make a move, my homie Flip was telling me somebody he wants them to pair him up with. But if they can make a move and make them a contender, I think Ja versus Ant could be the West for like the next 10 years, man. Seriously, man. If Memphis can get it together, get a solid squad around Ja, and Bane and those guys, I could see Ant and Ja would just be I can see it.
Because they're young guys right now. Because like before, watching Curry for a few years, like consecutively winning. The Dubs were winning.
Yeah.
A lot. And then you always got your eye on LeBron, like people just in general.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah.
Hating ass mother.
Like
Fuckers,
KD, you got Russ, you had Harden when he, had his run. But yeah, like you're gonna have those rivals where it's gonna be real interesting, and it's gonna got a lot of good younger guys in the league now.
Yeah.
That is the face of their team at an early age. Like, it's impressive.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's headed in a good direction because now we're at the point where there is no quote unquote face of the league. There isn't a consensus best player. By the way, let me just, air another pet peeve of mine with the media and shit. I hate this whole concept of if such and such wins a championship this year, now they're the best player in the league. It's like, dude, what do you mean? Like, whether or not they won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could go on another soliloquy about that, but I digress.
Yeah. Because I like Shea, too.
Yay, bright young. Hey, the Thunder, man.
That's Thunder, a whole young team right there too that you can't forget about.
And they need. I feel like teams like that need a veteran or two that will. I feel like teams like that always need a veteran that plays significant minutes, or maybe not significant minutes, well, significant minutes. You know.
Yeah.
And a veteran that necessarily maybe doesn't play, but that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like that team is like. That team's like a one piece away, maybe a piece and a half away.
Let me ask you this: crazy take. What if KD comes back
to the Thunder?
Yeah.
Damn, is he a free agent?
I don't know. I think I was reading something about him possibly. That possibly happened. I don't know how soon, but I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. But just imagine that, KD there, who leaves? I know Giddey might be out of there. Yeah, Giddey is.
But that's KD strikes me as the kind of guy at this stage in his career that would take like an extreme pay cut. Like if like I said, we don't know the contract situation, so I don't know. If we're on some
the
free
thing
agents,
is, he can go anywhere.
But the good thing about KD is he can go anywhere.
It's gonna have to make sense.
Yeah, and I mean, the Thunder could make sense because I feel like KD would accept a role that helps the team. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he can, and I think that's the one difference between him and LeBron. I think LeBron is so LeBron that I don't think he could ever be anything other than like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he could ever diminish his role, which I think is like. It can be a hindrance to a degree. It can. I don't know. It's weird, but like I think KD is at the point where he could do that. He could diminish. He wouldn't need as many shots. Yeah, I'm stuttering. Yeah. That's a wild take, man. Damn, I ain't never. Hey,
very possible.
Who you been talking? They've been talking to Chris Broussard's sources.
Hey, sources. Either there or going back to Golden State. Could happen. Nah, I don't know. But if he's there, then Draymond probably leaves. Yeah.
Nice. Yo, what time is it? Okay. One last thing.
All right.
How do you handle depression or sadness? Maybe not depression, but niggas get sad. Niggas be sad sometimes.
All right. No, that's a very true statement. Getting back into your comfort zone. With me over the years, man, like I got a therapist now and stuff like that. So just learning different exercises to use. You could use your senses, all 5 of your senses, or you could, be to yourself for a little while. You could do something that you like to do, and even that can be hard because you may be at a time in your life where it's harder for you to do things and you got to pep yourself up to actually get a lot of stuff done. But once you start doing it and getting it done, you pay attention to yourself or, you treat yourself good with intentions and everything, then it becomes easier. And then you'll find yourself doing more and getting better in a sense. Self-healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Or you can be to yourself and get your mind right. Whatever works. It's a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I think I like to take some time to myself when I can feel myself
Yeah.
getting sad, which can also sometimes hinder the. Well, it's sometimes it can like add to like if I'm in like a mood, or if I've been in like a little bit of a sad state for a few days. I think sometimes, and it's weird because like I might not want to be around people, but I'll kind of need to be around people,
Exactly.
and so I think it's a mixture of. I think sunlight helps me a lot. You know,
No, yeah, it does.
It's very interesting. Like whenever I track like my sadness, you know what I'm saying? Like not saying I'm sad all the time, but like if there's like a period, I find it often I'm either not getting outside enough, or maybe the weather has been, seasonal depression shit is.
Yeah.
Because I think like we're creatures of light. We're creatures of we're creatures of energy, and if the ultimate energy source is void in our life, happiness may be too. Amen.
Amen. That's true. And a nice sunny day is always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Till next time.
Let's get it. This is good, man. That was good. That was good.